What if I told you that just $100 could literally be your very first step toward financial freedom? Seriously. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to dive right into a topic that totally intimidates a lot of folks, but honestly, it really shouldn't. Starting your investing journey with just $100. Look, most people believe you've got to already be wealthy to build a financial future, right? Like you need this massive lump sum of cash just sitting around to even get started. But I'm here to tell you that is simply not true. The big myth is that investing is this exclusive VIP club only for the rich. It causes so many of us to just sit on the sidelines waiting for some magical windfall. But the reality? Tons of incredibly successful investors started with a really small amount of money. They didn't strike it rich through sheer luck. They built their wealth through pure consistency. It is entirely about building the habit rather than stressing out over your starting amount. So here's the exact roadmap we'll be following in this explainer today. We'll cover the $100 myth, building emergency savings, choosing low-cost funds, investing consistently, a real-world story about patience, and finally, 5 golden rules for success.
Starting off with Section 1, the $100 myth.
The absolute biggest mistake people make in their financial lives is waiting until they have, quote-unquote, more money. You know the feeling? Thinking you'll finally start investing after you get that big raise or a bonus. But the truth is actually super simple. The best time to start investing is when you have something, even if it's literally only $100. Investing isn't about the massive capital you bring to the table on day one, because again, building the habit is what truly matters. Getting off the sidelines is your biggest hurdle.
Okay, moving to Section 2. First, build emergency savings.
This is the absolute very first step you have to take before putting a single dime into the market. Make sure you have a small emergency fund. Why? Because life happens, right? Unexpected expenses are going to pop up. Medical bills, sudden car repairs, or even, knock on wood, an unexpected job loss. Without those emergency savings, you might find yourself backed into a corner, forced to sell your investments at exactly the wrong time just to make ends meet. And hey, don't worry, your safety net doesn't need to be massive to do its job. Even just saving a few $100s first acts like a crucial buffer. It really can protect your financial future from life's little surprises.
All right, Section 3. Second, choose low-cost funds.
So this is where beginners should actually be putting their money. If you're just starting out, please don't try to go out and pick individual stocks. It's incredibly tough to do successfully over the long haul. Instead, you'll want to consider diversified investments like broad market index funds or ETFs. Now, to be completely clear, all investments can lose value. But historically speaking, diversified long-term investing has significantly reduced risk compared to dumping everything you have into one single stock. Keep your costs low and think long-term.
Let me just define that real quick so we're all on the same page. Broad market index funds, or ETFs, basically take your money and spread it across a ton of different companies, instead of relying on just one. It's the classic don't put all your eggs in one basket strategy. You're essentially investing in the broader economy rather than crossing your fingers on a single CEO or one product launch.
Which brings us to Section 4. Third, invest consistently.
Okay, this right here, this is the secret engine of wealth building. Let's anchor back to our starting amount of $100. The real secret is that it's not about investing this $100 just once and totally forgetting about it. It is all about creating a loop. Picture this. Step 1, you invest $100 today. Step 2, you add another $100 every single month. And by doing that, you unlock Step 3. Over time, your money gets the opportunity to grow through compound returns. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more and more snow. Time is honestly one of the most valuable advantages you have as an investor.
Now for Section 5, Sarah's story, patience pays.
Let's look at a real-life scenario to kind of bring this all together. Imagine Sarah. She started investing with just $100 at age 22. Then, every single month, she reliably added a small amount from her paycheck. She didn't chase wild, quick profits, and she definitely didn't panic when the market dipped. She just stayed patient. And guess what? Years later, her portfolio became much, much larger. Not because she was born rich, but simply because she stayed consistent.
I absolutely love this quote from our source material because it hits the nail right on the head. Her greatest investment wasn't money. It was discipline. Consistency and discipline will outpay sheer wealth almost every single time when you're playing the long game. And finally, Section 6, 5 Rules for Success.
Let's wrap this up with the most actionable takeaways. Remember these 5 golden rules as you start your journey. 1. Start today. Seriously, don't wait for the perfect moment. 2. Invest consistently. Be like Sarah. 3. Diversify your investments so you aren't risking it all on one bet. 4. Avoid emotional decisions, which means trying not to panic when the market does its usual up and down dance. And 5. Think long-term. Small actions repeated over many years really do make a meaningful difference.
To wrap up our explainer today, remember that your first $100 is not going to make you rich overnight. But man, it can absolutely jumpstart a lifelong investing habit that transforms your future. So I want to leave you with this. If you had $100 to invest today, what would you invest in? Let us know. If you found this explainer helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave your answer in a comment below. Thanks so much for tuning into this explainer, and I'll see you in the next one.